Um, well, I would say that it's definitely putting a lot of pressure on them to look a certain way. It makes them really focus on being sexy and acting sexy before they even know really what that means for themselves.
A big, huge new thing that we didn't have years ago was Facebook. And so, you know, most kids have a Facebook page. And they all want to be liked, and they want to be liked many, many times. If you post a picture and it's not that sexy and it's sort of sporty, you know, you'll get 1 or 2 likes. If you post a picture showing your bra, you'll get multiple likes, 100.
And at that age, I mean, it's very common to want attention.
So they're seeing it almost as like a new wave popularity contest. If I do this, if I show myself in this way, people are going to like me, I'll be more popular.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Wow. Well, tell me about why you decided to do the documentary.
Well, we actually met working at the Miami Herald, so we have a journalism background, and I had to do an assignment photographing girls clubbing all night long, and mainstream clubs have poles in them now. And this wasn't just in Florida. I mean, we've since discovered they're really everywhere. And so there was just like strip club behavior in a mainstream club. I mean, like guys tipping them, and it wasn't even that it was so wild. It just seemed like nobody quite knew why they were doing it. They were sort of on autopilot, not really having fun.
And it was a college night out at the University of Miami, and then Rana put up a slideshow and called me the next morning, and I looked at the photographs and the slides, and it looked like the guys were sort of tuned out. The girls were working really, really hard to get the guys' attention, and you know, the guys were just kind of like been there, done that.
Whatever. So yeah, we were just really interested in the topic of, you know, sort of sexualizing yourself and working so hard, and guys sort of being like, the bar is raised so high, who even cares? So we hit the ground and just started talking to a lot of people to ask them, like, do you have anything to say about this? And people were like, yes, we have been waiting to talk about this. So yeah.
And you know what? I mean, the idea of people trying to impress the opposite sex, it's always been there. But the lengths at which women are going to is incredible these days, and you show some of that in your film. Now, one other thing you show parents in the film struggling with controlling what their daughters see online, how to deal with this phenomenon. I know a lot of parents out there struggle with this issue too. What are your parents in your film doing about it? What did you glean from doing this film that our parents might be able to use?
Well, okay, so we chose a pretty savvy 12-year-old. She's now 15, and we actually filmed her as she came of age. It was very much a coming-of-age film. She comes of age in a new culture where she calls herself a pioneer, and they are pioneers. So what we learned, because we were in their home, is that they were very open, very, very, very open liberal parents. And they talked they have 3 daughters and 1 son, and they talked to them very openly all the time. They expose them to a lot, and they also walk them and talk them through everything.
Yeah, they operate under the assumption that, you know, whether or not we want them to, kids are going to unfortunately see some things that they should not see. So you have to just make them feel really comfortable about coming back to you and saying, oh, you know I wasn't supposed to see this, but I did. And if they don't have an adult to go to about that, you know, they're sort of just left with nobody to turn to.
The girl that you see in the clip, Danielle, she didn't see that porn at her own house. She saw it at her friend's house. So you can monitor your computer as a parent. You can monitor your computers all you want. Kids are going to see it.
Yeah, you can't control what other people do in other places, and that's the tough one right there. Rana, Jill, thank you so much.